Day 3. I'm just getting to the shop. It's like 3 o'clock. As you can see, I had to go get fresh, get classic ready.
Eric, can you grab the
just
fry
really
bar?
talking through while I'm freaking trying to film.
The, big one?
But I had to go get fresh, had to go run some errands today. Just got to the shop. Almost done with my car. I had to go pick up some terminals and a thing for the battery and some other stuff.
I don't know.
Torian over here working on the big red beast.
This is Nina. She
Nina.
needs to get washed.
Nina will get washed before we leave.
Yes, she will.
Doing the wheel bearing on it. Because what can go wrong will go wrong before we go out of town.
Every fucking time.
So. Yeah,
Put the box end on that when you do that.
Yeah, just strip it right off.
Put the box end on that thing if you can get it on there.
It's just not the box.
No, that's the open end. Now you might have to peck
like
it on
day
there a
one.
little bit.
Day 1 stuff. He gonna put the open end on the wrench and hit it with a hammer. Let's just make all the bolts round. Just round them all off.
Shut up.
Then we can go get them special things that you see on TV that don't actually work like they show.
Right?
Ask us how we know.
Ask us how we know.
Ask us how we know.
So I just got here, so I got to finish up some stuff on my sound system, do my water pump gaskets, and then take the car for a ride. Got everything for the air ride. That's all, you know, here. Looks like they already got started. Torian's bags are in. So got the bags. They bolt at the top where the shock goes through, and then this just sits in the spring cup. Looks like I got this side done too. So yeah, this side looks like it's back together. Everything's good. I think they started running the air lines to the back. Rear bags are in. So far we're looking pretty good. And I believe these are the runs for the bags, the airline from the bags. So I think he's still got to run the passenger side. But so far so good. It's coming together. So probably gonna be another late one tonight.
Get another handle.
But yeah, we should be good. Hopefully, we'll see. I still haven't tested any of my setup yet, but that'll be right now because I gotta just connect those two and then we'll go from there. Did you bring your light? So tap in with y'all in a second. So I have not been filming all day. Like I literally got here, just started working, trying to get stuff knocked out, and completely forgot to film. So, small update. Torian's in the trunk. Airbags are in, as you can see. It's laid out. Look at it, sitting low. Sitting low.
What to hear?
All right, back. Battery died. Anyway, so she's laid out. As you can see, we can't even get it off the lift. Because it actually will probably go a little bit lower once the arms are moved. The arms are probably keeping it up a little bit. But so he's in the trunk, making a mess, working with some pasta, some spaghetti. My car is pretty much done. I had one, I was dealing with some leaks on the compressor side, and it was this thing right here. And when I bent it, I don't know if you could see, it warped it and it wouldn't go back in. So, but I got everything. It's wired up. The amp comes on. I haven't installed the subs yet because I want to make sure all the leaks are gone before I put the subs in. The subs will be the very last thing, but she's running. I just did the water pump on it. So just pulled it out to test the temperature. The temperature looks good. A little low on gas. I'm gonna take it for a drive in a minute. When we were trying to chase down that problem we were having with the sound, I want to make sure it was getting oil, so I pulled the valve cover off and just a shit ton of oil went all over those. Good night. Good night. Went all over the little header rack. So see that? again with the belt. What the fuck? It's coming off again. So, took the car for the first test drive after the water pump. No leaks, temperature stayed good. However, the noise is back and it's worse. So,
I don't say it's worse. It's worse when the belt's off.
he says it's worse when the belt is off.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I'm still having problems with the belt. So this is one of those, like, I changed everything. Changed the crank pulley, made it to truck spacing. I took the LS Simple back to Murphy, had him redo it, make sure everything is right, and I'm still having belt issues. Like, no matter what I do, the belt doesn't want to stay on this car. So I don't know what to do. And now the motor is making a noise. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm thinking about just leaving it and not taking it. Torian says I need to take it to Florida, but
Yep.
I don't want to take it. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'll still go, but
You not right with me?
I'll drive the pickup down there. I don't care. But yeah, guys, I don't know. It's making a noise up top. I've already pulled the heads, changed the lifters. I put all the stuff that was in it originally. I put everything back in, the push rods, the rockers, everything back in it, and it's still making some kind of valve train noise. And it went away for a little while. I just took it out. You know, I got on it. I'm not gonna lie. I got on it pretty good. It drives so much better than it did before. I upgraded the stall. So I went from a 3000 to, I think it's a 38 in here. And it puts the cam right in the power band. So before, this car would take off really well, but then it would just fall flat on its face. It had nothing left. With this new stall and the 373s, well, I already have the 373s, but with this new stall, when I get on it, the power's there immediately. You know, even when cruising at, 40, 50 miles an hour, I hit it and it goes. So that felt good, but something's up with the motor. So I think I'm going to go back to my original plan. I'll take it to Florida and hope for the best. If it blows up, it blows up. If it doesn't, when I get back, I'm going to send it to paint. And while it's at paint, I'm going to go ahead and build the LQ9 for it again. So I got the crank back. I don't know. I was making videos about what was going on with this motor, but I never posted it. So this is an LQ9 that me and Harry pulled from the junkyard a couple months back. And the motor is actually good. It was actually nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to rebuild it, make sure everything was cool. I had everything in it, was torquing the rods down, and something got in between the bearing and the crank. So I sent the crank off to the machine shop. They polished it. It's good to go. So this is a good motor. It's got flat top pistons. I've got new bearings in it. It's a good motor. So I think that'll be the plan. So I don't know what's going on with this motor. So that's the plan. Let's see what Torian got going on.
And then shorten my lines. I haven't put everything back in there. Well, now it's time to start mounting everything now.
So we got power. We were able to get the compressors to kick on. So we know everything works for the most part. Don't know if the valves work yet because, well, actually, you know what? Turning it on, is the remote wire hooked up to the
remote wire is not hooked up at all.
No, I'm saying do the manifolds turn on, the valves? Because I'll say hit the remote and see if they click.
Let's see.
All right, so this will be the official test.
Here.
Because they should have a separate wire that turns them on. You see this shit? This is just a clusterfuck.
Power.
Oh, so it is all hooked up to that white wire.
Yes.
Okay.
So that white wire that's coming out the pressure switch is the
It's the turn on for everything.
yeah, that's the remote.
Okay, hold on, let me. All right, let's give it some juice. Hold on. All right. hold on. Let me turn the compressors off because I can't hear anything. Yeah, guys. So, but the music works. The highs work. I haven't put the subs in yet because the tank. This is it. This one, yeah. This is where the fitting went, and that's the one that was messed up. So once I fix that, I'll be able to put the subs in and everything like that. But I don't think I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna leave it at home because I feel like if I take it, I'm gonna go nuts and blow the motor up, you know, and make it worse, be stuck somewhere, embarrassed because the motor blew up while I was trying to show off. So he says I should still take it.
You just have to be moderate.
It's hard. It's very hard to be moderate. Like the way it drives now, like it drives so good. So
On the bright side, you got a friend that will tow it back for you.
oh well, I didn't even tell you. Yeah, I'm bringing it back Monday anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens again tonight. I'm gonna do some more stuff too. I'm pull the valve cover. I'm just waiting for it to cool down. Pull the valve cover, see if I can see anything, and kind of go from there. And I'll keep you guys posted. So what I'm working on now is peeling this terrible vinyl off of this bumper. Yeah, it's terrible. So started peeling it. Got the heat gun. So we'll start getting it off and put it on there black. I still don't know if I'm gonna take the car.
It's coming.
I'm gonna
It's coming.
pull the valve covers here in a second and kind of look at it and see, but
It's coming.
we'll see.
It's coming.
It's not looking good.
It's coming.
So I'll update you once I get more.
It's coming.
You think? Look how dirty it is. You think he really did some work today?
So actually, these clothes are permanently dirty. That's why I always wear these instead of dirtying up other shit that.
It's a Rockaway sweater. Thermal.
Exactly. It's like
I used to love Rockaway back in the day because I had the R for Ray.
me.
So I always used to wear Rockaway.
Didn't like it because of the R for Ray. But I
did.
like the Rockaway because.
Let me get a beer.
Look nice. They ain't no refrigerator, nigga.
Sorry, I'll go get a beer. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this off, and then I'm gonna pull the valve cover, try to look at it, see. If not, I guess I'll just take it. I just gotta take it easy. I just gotta,
Yes. Take it
you know,
easy.
just cruise. Tell them to slow down, wait for me. Yeah, sorry this video wasn't as exciting as maybe the first one and the second one because I'm just vlogging every day, and this is why I don't post videos a lot because I don't always have interesting stuff to post. I'm just kind of making videos and stitching them together. I'm not really editing anything, just to get it out there so you guys can see what's going on. So that's what's going on right now. So I'm gonna work on this and then we'll go from there. Torian's gone. It's just me here now. Got all the vinyl taken off the bumper there. I took that ugly grill out the middle. So I think I'm just gonna run it like that. Well, of course, when the car gets painted, it'll get painted, but I don't think I'm gonna put any insert in it. We'll see what happens. Definitely gonna put some fog lights in it with the halos, but other than that, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. So now I gotta put my interior back together now that I know pretty much everything is working as far as the music and everything like that. The highs work great. I just need to mount my tweeters. So I got these are the wires coming off the crossover for the tweeter. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them just yet. There's no the unfortunate thing about these cars is the A-pillar is not very flat anywhere, so there's no real way to put it there without it being awkward. I've done it before, and if you look at the video with the DCM, well, the car's not DCM, it just kind of looks that way, but it's a DCM car on the concave rose gold replicas that I did the QA1, the full sound system. I put his tweeters in the A-pillar. He wanted them there. And I told him, I was like, hey, you know, if I put them there, they kind of stick out a little bit. But he was like, you know, I'm cool with it, whatever. So, cool. So I could put them there. I mean, the easiest place to put them is definitely the door panel. But I can get A-pillars easier and cheaper than I can get a new door panel. So that's why I would opt to put in the A-pillar. I may just put them in the B-pillars because they'll go right there. It's a shorter run. And I can just stick them up on the B pillars, but we'll see. I kind of like to have them in front of me just for the staging, but I definitely want them in there somewhere. So I may just put them in the B pillars for now. I plan on running when I switch everything up, when I have my boy Steve Davis build the rear deck for me, I'm running 4 6.5s across the rear deck, and then I want to run 2 6.5s in each door. So I'll have a total of 8 speakers and 8 tweeters. So I got to find somewhere to put all this stuff. So I'm probably gonna have my door panels done and all that, but that's later on down the line. I'm really upset about the noise though in the motor. That really kind of bummed me out because it drove so good. The power is there. Before, when I would drive it, it would, it would take off really well, but then after probably second gear, it's done. It's got nothing left. But now, cruising and I hit the gas, it just goes. So that bigger stall definitely made a huge difference, and it definitely woke the car up a lot. All right, y'all. So actually, this is a great time to announce that I actually got sponsored. So I guess you're moving up in the world when companies want you to feature their products in your videos. So this company reached out to me a couple weeks ago. And, they enjoy the videos and stuff like that. And they said, take a look at our website, see if there's something you like. We'll send it to you, put it on one of your cars, and, give us a shout out. So the company is Max Speeding Rods. Right now, if you enter the code OTG on their website, you get 5% off. They sent me something really cool. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I picked up a 1974 Caprice a couple months back, maybe about a month or two ago. Got it through some trading and stuff like that, but it came into my hands, 74 donk. It's not a vert, it's a glass house 2-door. And my original plan was to build a turbo 5.3 coilovers, real nice donk, 26s, the whole nine. Plans change. I think I'm going to sell that car. It's just more work than I want to do right now. I'm kind of focusing on my Impala stuff, and there's kind of a few more things I do want to do to my Impala. So this is one of them. So let me show you guys what they sent me. So this is a GT45 turbo. It's good for about 600 horsepower, which is pretty decent for what I want to do. So I picked this up from Max Speeding Rods. I'm debating how I'm gonna do it. The donk right now is for sale. If the donk doesn't sell, or I don't get what I want for it, then I will move forward with the turbo 5.3 build, and I'll be putting this turbo either in a 5.3 or 4.8 in the 74 Caprice, and I'll leave this NA. Because with the power level that this car is at, it's already sketchy on the bags. I'm not running front shocks, and it's already So with the turbo, the added power, it'd probably be a little bit more sketchy. But if the donk sells, I'll be putting this on this car. Or I may put it on my pickup. We'll see. But yeah, so check their website out. They have a ton of cool parts, turbos. They got coilover kits, all kinds of cool stuff. So I'll put a link in the description to their website, and you enter the code OTG, which is me, and support those who support us. So there we go. So we may be boosting something pretty soon. Also, shout out my boy Corey. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing my short bed gang shirt. Still waiting on you guys' suggestions for merch. This is Corey stuff. If you don't know who Corey is, he runs the channel Cool Cars KJ. Met him through Inc. Also how I actually met Torian is through Inc. So you never know, how these cars will change your life and the people you run into through this car club. So that's how I met Corey. So I knew him way before the YouTube fame and everything like that, but he does more short beds on his channel. He leaves the Impalas to me. So I got a couple more things I'm going to do tonight, and I'm going to head home. This is day 3 coming to an end. It's about midnight, but I've only been here a couple hours because I had some running around to do. I had to go get fresh. But I'm happy. Everything back here works. These wires are hot right now. These have power. The amp comes on. It plays music. I haven't tuned it or anything yet. The compressors come on. I've got some issues with the bag setup currently. With the controller, I switched some stuff around. Let me show you guys what I did, because actually I did something really cool. So as I showed you on Torian's car, where we have the fittings come in from the trunk, you know, to go into the manifolds and all that good stuff. Why is the light not coming on? It's not plugged in. But see how his are run right here? So I actually changed mine to be right here. Let me grab this light and I will take you over there. Let's see. And yo, both of my Milwaukee chargers went out. So one of them was already out a couple weeks ago, but that was the one that just had. It was the one that just charged the smaller batteries, but the one that I have that charges both batteries just went out today. So I borrowed my neighbor's, Luis, the one I gave the motor to. And that's why I give him stuff like that, because if I need something, he's usually pretty eager to help. But I actually changed where my bag thing comes in. So I moved them to right here. So boom, 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 boom. So a lot cleaner look. I'm gonna have to fill these holes, just have somebody weld them, or I don't know, I'll figure something out to just put a plate over them or something like that to cover it up. But yeah, moved them up here, so they're a lot cleaner, a lot better. But this is pretty much the finished product, you guys. So, you know, it's as clean as I can get it for what it is. You know, but like I said, the biggest thing I wanted to be was safe. So as you can see, I got 2 fuses up front, 2 fuses there, 2 fuses there, then into the distribution block. Those are the fuses for the relays for the compressors. And then we got our good old Tare amps. Some people say they don't like Tare amps. I have never had an issue with these amps. I've got this one here, and then in my Yukon, I was running the 3000. Actually, in this car, I was running, before I had this one, I was running, what highs amp was I running? I don't remember. But I was running the 3000, the HD 3000 on a AudioPipe BD415, and I never had any issues with it. So we'll see. You know, everybody's got different issues, because some people said Scar is trash, you know, and that's what I'm running for my subs and the amp. So, you know, and what's crazy is this whole truck setup, the entire truck setup was based around this box. Everything was based around this box. So, you know, had to change the whole thing up to make that box fit. Because originally I would have preferred, so my original plan was to have a box built, but I was going to have a box like this built. So this box was built for a good friend of mine, probably about, 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. And JB, my regular box builder, he built it. And if you can tell by the shape, it goes up into the package tray and it stops where the hump is. And so my original plan was to have a box like this built, and then all this fancy stuff, like all this nice pretty wiring and all that, would be right here on display. And then I was going to cover it with plexiglass and throw LEDs on it. But it didn't quite work out that way. So I got that huge box. Like I said, it was gifted to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it. It's a nice box. It's birch. The price of lumber right now is crazy. So for me to get that box built would be $400 or $500. So, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use it, run it, and it'll work for what I need it for. So, but I think I'm going to end the video here. I am going to stay here and work a little bit more, but this video was already kind of boring. And like I said, this is why I don't post a lot, because I don't know, it's just not fun for me. It's just not, you know, if I can't put out good content, stuff that I would watch, it's like, why put it out? But I said I would make a video every day for you guys leading up to Classic, so I'm keeping my promise. I will edit this video tonight. It'll be posted in the morning. So no real other updates, nothing else really to share. Like I said, I'm gonna get my interior together, mount my tweeters. I may play with the sound a little bit tonight. I'm gonna pull those valve covers and check that stuff out, see what's the best I can do. But really disappointed about the motor, but hopefully it just holds up this weekend enough for me to have a little fun with it. I probably won't beat it up too bad. And and kind of go from there. And then, like I said, I'll build the other motor and have it ready when the car is back from paint. Because as soon as I come back from Orlando, my car is going to paint. I've been putting off painting my car since the summer. Like I said, the last time I drove this car was Father's Day. The motor and trans was pulled out on Father's Day, and it just sat. So, and I waited too long, and then I couldn't get it painted. So as soon as I get back from Classic, it's going to paint. And then I'll swap the motor, which sounds backwards. And it kind of is, but at the same time, I don't want to prolong it any further. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the comments, the loyal subscribers, the new subscribers, the old subscribers, the happy subscribers, the sad subscribers. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is the end of day 3. We got a lot done. Found out some stuff. Torian's bagged, sitting low. So, see y'all tomorrow. Peace.